Good evening. I am Coach Esplancer of the Dallas Staryu, and this is the team builder for the finals, the Orange League Championship match. And this week we face none other than Bhutan Beheeyem in a rematch to our preseason loss to them. Now, last time it was with a team I put together in 5 minutes, so hopefully I can do better now that I can plan a little better. But let's get into his team. He has Mega Lopunny, which I don't think he's actually going to bring because I destroy Mega Lopunny. Mew, Victini, Rotom Wash, Tornadus Darien, Donphan, Tyrantrum, Zoroark, Miltank, and Vileplume. Now I think he's absolutely going to bring Rotom, and I think he's absolutely going to bring Tornadus. He's brought them just about every week during the regular season. And also throughout the playoffs, they are his most used Pokemon, but they also do pretty good work against my team. I think we're also going to see the Mew and the Victini, most likely, and the Miltank. He's going to want to, if he gets paralyzed, he's going to want to heal Delvet off. So I think he's going to bring Miltank as a cleric. But I could be wrong. We could see shenanigans with Zoroark. He could bring the Vileplume again. I don't think it worked out for him very well in the preseason match. Tyrantrum to head smash something, but I have ways of dealing with Tyrantrum. Donphan's also a distinct possibility. But let's get into what I'm bringing. So first off, we are bringing an offensive Choice Scarf Zapdos. Zeppelin's coming with Volt Switch, Expert Sensory, Tailwind, and Defog. As long as I can get rid of the Donphan, I can Volt Switch pretty freely. It'll do a bit of damage to Tornadus. It'll at least beat the Regenerator if he switches out or something. Expert Sensory is a good neutral move for just about everything that's not named Mew or Victini. But Mega Lopunny it'll do a lot of damage to that. The Vileplume, if he brings Vileplume, I can hit a number of things with Extra Sensory. We have Tailwind because I'm going to want this thing to set up Tailwind so that Choice Banded Emboar can do some work. And I hope that's going to be the case. I have Defog because I really don't want to deal with the rocks. The Bhutan Beheeyem really doesn't have many options when it comes to rocks, but I want to be able to defog the way if he does set them up. Next up, we have my boy Sir Dickman here, and I'm using this as I normally use it, as kind of an emergency situation. I bring it out to try to get a kill on something. But we have Return, Quick Attack, X Scissor, and Close Combat. X Scissor will do about 80% to a defensive Mew, and if it's an offensive Mew, I can take a hit and I can kill it with X Scissor. Quick Attack does a lot of work against everything that's more offensive, and if it's he brings out one of the more defensive mons like Miltank, for example, Return is a 2-hit KO on everything on his team that's defensive. And we have Close Combat for Tyrantrum, or as a good neutral move that I can go for to try to get some damage on something if I expect to switch out. But we are running it with Jolly Nature, so I can outspeed the base 100 Mew, 252 attack, and 216 in speed. Rounding out our offensive core, actually not rounding out because I still have Hydreigo, but adding to my offensive core, we have Emboar, Choice Banded Head Smashing Emboar, Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, Sucker Punch. I've used this set before, it's been fairly successful. I do have 252 in attack with an Adamant Nature. I have 76 in speed so that I can outspeed the Mega Lopunny in the Tailwind. And then the rest is just going in HP and the 4 in special defense, so I have an odd HP number. Not that I'm weak to rocks, but I do take an 1/8 of my HP. Breathless, obviously, because what else are you going to run on Emboar? Unless you're running Special Emboar like I did back in week 8 or 9. And now rounding out our offensive core, we have the Captain Hydreigo, which is going to be a heavy nuke. And I don't think I've actually brought a Choice Specs Hydreigo this season, but I'm rocking Choice Specs with Modest Nature to try to drop some really heavy Dracos. It should knock out just about everything on Bhutan's team. Dark Pulse, I have Hyper Voice in case he wants to set up a substitute on something. I can Hyper Voice to kill it behind the sub, and I have U-Turn to try to blunt a Scar for momentum. Now for my offensive core. On special defense, we have Moonshine the Cresselia. This thing is going to be pretty difficult for him to break down with his more specially offensive mons. Zoroark can still take it out, so I do have to be careful because I'm not going to necessarily know what the Zoroark is unless I get some damage on it, and then I need to track that. But I do have Thunder Wave to slow it down if I do think I'm in on this Zoroark. We have Moonlight for healing, Energy Ball for the Rotom, and Moonblast, Mega Lopunny, and several other things like the Tyrantrum hit by Moonblast. And finally, we have defensive Jingles, the Klefki, and I'm running Foul Play, Dazzling Gleam, Thunder Wave, and Switcheroo with the Toxic Orb. What I want to do is I want him to, I think the Rotom Wash will probably be defensive, and it's something that's good to switch in on a Thunder Wave because the Rotom Wash is obviously immune. Same thing with the Dawn Fan. Dawn Fan can also hit my Klefki for super effective damage and come in on Thunder Wave. So I have the Toxic Orb to Switcheroo. Now I'm not running Toxic because I think Miltank's going to come with the Heal Bell, and I want that Toxic to be permanent once I put it on. If I give it a Toxic Orb, he's not going to be able to Heal Bell that away. It will be there to stay. And obviously Thunder Wave is to slow things down. He does have a very fast team. It is faster than mine all around as far as his offense goes. So I do need to try to slow those Pokemon down a little bit. But that is my team. I do hope it goes well. I'm very nervous about this match. Bhutan Beheeyem has been a dominating force in this league, and he was not in our division, so we haven't played him during the regular season. I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to give it my all. But win or lose, I have no regrets. It's been a great season. But anyways, leave any comments down below, leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more. And I'm Coach S. Blanchard signing out. And by the way, Adam the Beatnies, even though he hasn't uploaded any of his Orange League matches, he does have a channel, and I will link that down below.